So good afternoon, students. Now, as we all have proceeded and we have also completed the chapter cell, uh, and just today I have asked you all that which chapter was going on by the other teachers. So the motion was told to me. And before proceeding into motion, as because some of the students have also demanded to revise some of the topics of the chapter cell, and that chapter is also coming in your periodic test one. So let me today revise with the chapter, the topic cell. Okay. So let me, yes, let me share my screen with you all. Yes, students, my screen is visible to you. My screen is visible to you. Through the chat box, you give me the reply. My screen is visible to you. Okay, fine. Yes, I got the reply. Yes, I got the reply. Fine. Okay. Okay. Okay, fine. Yes. Now let me just once, let me, uh, so students, just a moment. Yes, yes, Dipti, you can unmute yourself, Dipti. Dipti, you can unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Dipti, as in the last class, you were telling that some of the cell organelles want to get revised with. Can you just tell me the name of the cell organelles which you want to get revised with? Actually, we have completed the chapter. Can you tell?
Yes, sir. Sir, endoplasmic reticulum contains biogenesis
Okay. Apart from
and
endoplasmic reticulum.
Golgi. Yes, sir. Golgi apparatus, lysosomes, mitochondria, plastic.
Okay. I'm letting all my participants to unmute yourself. Just a moment. You all the participants can unmute yourself so that I can have a feedback from you all also. Divyanshu, Hanshika, Om, Rudra. Unmute yourself, all the participants once. You can unmute yourself. I've given you the option. Yes. Divyanshu, Hanshika. Hanshika
Yes,
also.
sir.
Yes. These cell organelles only you want to get revised with. Do you all agree with this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, fine. Okay. Once I'm recapitulating the whole chapter as because it is also coming in your periodic test one. Yes. Okay. Now, students, as you can see over here, first of all, let me briefly introduce with you with the chapter cell. As students, we all know that cell is the structural and function unit of life. Okay. Our body is made up of cells, and the various cell organelles are responsible for carrying out the various functions. Now, on the basis of this, we all know there are two types of cell. One is the prokaryotic cell and the other is the eukaryotic cell. Just a moment, let me bring the slide. In the prokaryotic cell, the membrane-bound cell organelle is absent, while that is present in the eukaryotic cell. In the eukaryotic, the membrane-bound cell organelles are present, and one by one, we will also go through the different cell organelles. Let me come to the cell organelle which was asked by you all to even discuss again. That is the endoplasmic reticulum. I'm coming to the endoplasmic reticulum. Yes, students, am I audible? Just through the chat box, you reply to me. Through the chat box, you reply to me because initially there was some technical glitch. Am I audible? Anyone? You give me the reply through the chat box. Okay, fine. Yes, Dipti, am I audible? You can unmute yourself.
Yes, sir. Audible.
Okay, fine. Okay, students, let us proceed. Now, as you can see in this image also, this is an image of the Golgi apparatus. The Golgi apparatus is like, or it has been likened to cell post office. Why? Because its major function is modifying, sorting, and packaging of the proteins for secretion. It is also involved in the transport of the lipid around the cell and the formation of the lysosome. In the diagram, students, though the diagram is not given in NCERT, you can see here one in one labeling it is given cis phase and the other labeling it is given trans phase. So the phase which the part of the Golgi apparatus which faces towards the nucleus, that is called the cis phase, and the part of the Golgi apparatus which is away from the nucleus, that is a trans phase. So what is a major function of the Golgi apparatus? Whatever the proteins which are prepared, and before going into this, I will also ask you all, anyone you can you have the option, you can unmute yourself. Which cell organelle is responsible for the manufacture of the protein? Which cell organelle is responsible for manufacture of the protein? Anyone participant, you can unmute yourself and you can answer. Yes, Hanshika, you can unmute yourself, Hanshika. Yes, Hanshika.
Endoplasmic reticulum.
Now, which cell organelle is responsible for protein manufacture, I asked.
Sir, Golgi apparatus.
Actually, the place or the organelle, that is a ribosome. The ribosome build up the protein, and later on these protein are being packaged, or we can say or the packaging is done by the Golgi apparatus. Okay, Hanshika?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now this is the function of the Golgi apparatus. Now the next cell organelle which we will be going to do is the endoplasmic reticulum. Students, you can see very well the diagram of the endoplasmic reticulum. Let me enlarge it. The diagram of the endoplasmic reticulum, this part, just a moment. Let me use my pen. So this part is the nucleus. Okay, this part is the nucleus. Now you can see from the nucleus, a membranous network-like material, or we can say a tube-like network is there, which is called the endoplasmic reticulum. But here you will see there are two types of endoplasmic reticulum. The one in which ribosomes are present, this encircled with the red ink, I'm showing you, that is a ribosome. One encircled with the encircled one is a ribosome. So the endoplasmic reticulum in which ribosomes are present, that is a rough endoplasmic reticulum, while the endoplasmic reticulum in which ribosomes are not present, that is the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, so what is the endoplasmic reticulum? Definitely a network of tube-like structure extending from the nuclear membrane to the plasma membrane, definitely absent in the prokaryotic cell and matured RBC of the mammal. What is the function? Definitely the endoplasmic reticulum, which is associated with the ribosome, they will help in the protein manufacture, while the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, they will be helping in the synthesis and the transportation of the lipid. Now, students, here, one very important term which I discussed in the class also, and that is membrane biogenesis. Can anyone just Let me use my text. Membrane biogenesis. Actually, this is very important concept, student, the membrane biogenesis. What is membrane biogenesis? The ribosomes and the lipids. The ribosome, we all know, they manufacture the protein. So in the endoplasmic reticulum, the proteins and the lipids which are being synthesized, they are used for making the plasma membrane. As because we know that what are the component of the plasma membrane? What are the component of the plasma membrane? The component of the plasma membrane were the lipids and the proteins. So the lipids and the protein which are being used for the preparation of the plasma membrane, that is being prepared by the rough endoplasmic reticulum and the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. And that is why, student, this term, the membrane biogenesis, is very, very important. Got it? Any confusion over here? You can unmute yourself and you can tell me. You can unmute yourself and you can tell me if you have any doubt. Okay. Just a moment. Let me do one setting. Okay. Okay, fine. So, yes, I have enabled you. You can unmute yourself at any time and you can. So, is it clear? Divyanshu, you can unmute yourself. Is it clear, Divyanshu? Divyanshu, unmute yourself. I'm asking you to unmute. Is it clear, Divyanshu? Not responding. Okay, Dipti. Dipti, you can unmute
Yes,
yourself.
sir, clear.
Okay, fine. Okay, so now we are proceeding to the next cell organelle, that is lysosome. Also we need to discuss, because that day lysosome also many of the students, yes, definitely student, the lysosome are called the suicidal bag. See, the most important function is that any foreign material, if it has entered the cell, the lysosome used to destroy it. But after destroying, if there is any cellular disturbance in the cellular metabolism, so what is metabolism? The sum total of all the chemical reaction in the body. If there is any disturbance in the cellular metabolism, now the lysosome burst and the enzyme digests their own cell, and hence the lysosome is called the suicidal bag. Yes. Now, any more cell organelles which you need to get revised with? Any more cell organelles? All the participants, I'm asking this to all the participants, all the Dipti, Divyanshu, Hanshika, Om, Rudra, Shreya, any portion of this chapter you want to get revised with? Because from next tomorrow, I'll be starting with motion. And Dipti, kindly message me today the portion of the motion which has been taught to you. Nidhi ma'am has also taught some of the portions of motion. So you just send me the topics which has been taught. Okay, Dipti? Now all the participants, you can unmute yourself. I've given you the option, you can unmute yourself so that I can... yes, participants, you can unmute yourself. Rudra, any more? Rudra, you can unmute yourself. Rudra?
Yes, sir.
Rudra, any more cell organelles? Anywhere any confusion lies in the chapter?
No, sir.
Okay, individually I'm asking to all. Dipti, anything? Yes, Rudra, you can mute yourself. Dipti?
Sir, plastic में stroma
Plastids. Okay, Dipti. Okay, fine. Okay, I'm coming to that. Okay, for plastids. Yes. Plastids, student, the cell organelle which is present in the plant cell, but it is absent in the animal cell. The most important thing is that there are two cell organelles which has their own DNA and the ribosome. That is a plastid. One is a plastid, another is a mitochondria. The plastid is actually, student, the kitchen of the cell. Why it is called the kitchen of the cell? Because it helps in the preparation of the food. There are actually three types of plastids: chloroplast, which are green, and they contain the chlorophyll, and they are responsible for making or the manufacture of the food material through the process of photosynthesis. Then we have the chromoplast, which are colorful plastids. Except the green color, it gives other color. Leucoplasts are the colorless plastids. Chloroplast definitely for photosynthesis. Chromoplast function, they give color other than the green color, like the vegetables. And leucoplasts are actually, they store oil and the protein granules also. Okay, so this is the function of the plastid and the different types. Is it clear, Dipti?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Any more queries? Let me ask you individually. Hanshika, any more doubts in this chapter, Hanshika? Cell division is clear to all? Hanshika? Hanshika, you can unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Hanshika, any more doubt in this chapter?
No, sir.
Okay. Divyanshu is not responding. Divyanshu,
Yes, sir.
Divyanshu, any doubt in this chapter?
No, sir.
Okay, then, oh yes. Om Kumar, unmute yourself. Om Kumar, unmute yourself. Om Kumar, 9E. Yes, Om, any doubt in this chapter? Okay, so now students, I will have a discussion with you all, overall discussion regarding the chapter. So you, those who will be, those who want to respond, they will be quickly responding to me. Okay, student, which cell organelle is called the powerhouse of cell? You can unmute yourself and you can answer. Which cell organelle is called the...
Mitochondria.
Okay, mitochondria. Good, Hanshika, very fast. Okay. Okay, now again, okay, Hanshika, the same question to you. Why mitochondria is called powerhouse of cell? Hanshika. Why mitochondria is called powerhouse of cell? Okay, okay, all this. Yes, okay. First, Hanshika, you answer. You can unmute yourself, Hanshika.
Yes, yes, sir. Because it provides energy to the cell for their various activities or cellular activities.
Okay, Shreya, you have raised your hand. Shreya, unmute yourself. As Hanshika has said,
Yes,
that
sir.
it provide energy to the cell for carrying its various activity. How, in which form the mitochondria is providing energy to the cell?
Sir, mitochondria is known as the powerhouse of the cell because it provides energy currency of the cell in the form of
In the
ATP.
form of, very good, very good. Very good, Shreya.
Yes,
Now,
yes.
Dipti, can you tell me what is the full form of ATP?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, Dipti.
Adenosine triphosphate.
Very good, very good. Yes, now I think all of you are prepared with this chapter well. Let me ask the student. Yes, Rudra. Rudra, you can unmute yourself, Rudra.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Rudra, what are the two type of cell divisions?
Meiosis and mitosis.
Meiosis and mitosis. Which among the two? This question is open for all. Among mitosis and meiosis, which cell division is the reductional division? Which
Sir,
cell division?
meiosis.
Very good. Meiosis is the reductional division because the chromosome number is reduced to half. Okay. Yes, very good. And mitosis is the equational division. Okay, very good. Okay, students. Then in tomorrow class, which chapter? The motion. I think yes, motion we will be starting from tomorrow. Tomorrow also we have the online class Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday we have the offline classes. Just a minute. So once again, thank you, student, for today's class.